Okay, my favorite dish is not one. I've got a few. So I know greedy me, right? Okay, so let's start with like one of my yum yum yum. Ayacas. Ayacas are a traditional Venezuelan tamale. It's sort of not some most people will agree that ayacas originated during the colonial era. It was what the slave masters leftovers, and the slaves took it and made what they could make out of it. And one of those products, or one of those dishes, was ayacas. Now, it's no more than a thin layer of corn dough stuffed with a meat filling made with beef or pork or chicken. Again, the leftovers, right? And topped with several ingredients such as onion rings, bell pepper, raisin, olives, and people can add other things. Then it's wrapped in plantain leaf and tied and boiled. The dish is traditionally served during the Christmas season, and it can vary depending on the region and family traditions. Now, making ayakes can be daunting. It becomes a family production, right? The kitchen, everyone is in the kitchen, and everyone has their station. Usually, that's how it happened in my family, anyways. And you're given a certain station to operate. My station that I volunteered was to take the plantain leaf and wrap the yakas, but my mom hated the way I used to wrap it, so she would move me to do the meats. I would just put the meats into the leaf, into the dough. So, but ayakas are just yummy, 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 yummy. And then in each region, it's made differently or has different ingredients that people would actually add, but it's one of my favorite dishes. It's I haven't had hayakas in years because my mom has decided that she's not taking on that job. And so my cousins in Washington D.C., their mom, my aunt, she still makes them, and they always send me pictures. They're like, "Look what we're having," and they hate. So, and if I want real hayakas that are very familiar, then my aunt does an excellent job. Okay, my next one. The next one that is one of my favorites also. It's called pepper pot, and pepper pot is a national dish of Guyana, and it's a delightful meat-based stew, rich with braised beef and infused with cinnamon, clove, thyme, and wiri peppers. And I think wiri is native of the country. It's a small red sort of pepper, and trust me, it's spicy and and very hot. Um, uh, Although not so much traditional, some people may also add nutmeg to add sort of layer of an extra spice complexity to the pepper pot. Pepper pot is traditionally eaten on Christmas morning for breakfast alongside a Guyanese braided kind of bread. It's similar to the white bread that we see. The Jewish bread was called shallow, but it doesn't have that same shiny egg washed crust. Now, traditionally, it's Christmas morning, but trust me, no one just has it for Christmas morning. It's usually, I don't know, I shouldn't say no one. In my family, it would be prepared like a week or two before Christmas, and you would have it every morning. It's just so good. I absolutely love it. Love it. And don't have any idea how to make it either. There is a special sort of molasses kind of sauce that is put in. I don't know the name of it. I should have called my mom before I started recording. Cassarap, I think it's called. It's made from cassava, I think, from cassava root. But anyways, it's what gives it its consistency. Um, it's I believe the origins of it, it's indigenous, and it comes from indigenous peoples. So I think, I'm not 100% sure, but that's one of my other favorite things to have during the Christmas time. Now, both of these two things, my mom does not make them anymore. I don't know, she retired from, from making them like years ago. So if I ever want, I have to go to Washington D.C. with where my aunt, she still makes them. Um, and she makes amazing ayakas. And so my cousins, every time they're having ayakas, they send me pictures. They're like, look what we're having. And I was like, oh, you bastardos. But it's so good. And my next one is macaroni and cheese. I mean, the macaroni and cheese in my extended family, though, each family makes it a little bit different. Well, the base is macaroni and cheese, but like for example, my mom's macaroni and cheese is very creamy. My aunt, which is one of my aunts, which is kind of my favorite, she adds these spicy peppers to it. So she chops up very thinly spicy pepper, and it's added to the macaroni and cheese. So at any moment you bite in, and you will have the surprise of your life because this heat will just emanate throughout your palate. You're just like, oh, baby Jesus, what was that? But it is so good, so good. And then one of my other aunts, she makes it with 3 different types of cheese. That's also very good. I mean, macaroni and cheese, delicious. So those are my 3. Not to say that I just have those 3. I actually love Christmas food. It's just yummy and fun and just delicious and very. After you have Christmas dinner, you just go and lie down or sit and watch TV. But it's just a wonderful thing to be able to have. I haven't had, as I said, ayakas and pepper pot for a long time, and I think instead of being sexist, I should learn how to actually make them, because it just occurred to me, like, why am I dependent on my mom to just make these things? I should learn how to make them if I like them that much. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe maybe I'll learn how to make it. Nah, we'll see. So, what are your favorite dishes during the holidays? And who prepares them the best? Is it you? Is it your mom? Is it your dad? Is it another relative? What are your favorite dishes or dish? If you don't mind putting it in the comments section and let us know. That's it, folks. Christmas is what, 9 days from now? Oh, ding, 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 it's Christmas.